Good morning everyone and welcome to day 10, I think we're on day 10, of the 30-day home workout challenge. Today's is called Vitalize and we are going to get pumped and ready. So don't forget to take this at your own pace, make sure you've got plenty of space to work out in and come over onto your front where we're going to start warming up. Squeeze those glutes together and today we're doing a skydiver with a pull down motion. So you're squeezing it in and bringing the elbows back to activate your mid-back and then lowering slightly. As you squeeze the glutes, your chest will open, which it will make look like your body is lifting, but you're not trying to lift your body, you're trying to squeeze your back muscles. Good, that's 4. Give me another 6. Squeezing in nice and hard, good. And again, lift and squeeze. It can help if you imagine pulling something into your body. Make sure those glutes are tight as hell. So we practiced yesterday with our plank. So now it should really be quite aggressively contracting in there. Squeeze, good. Come onto your hands and come up. We're doing those again. But while we're resting, we're going to come into a little stretch up here and then pack it down. And again, so just stretching through, lengthening and packing it down. I'd like for you to make sure your feet are nice and equal, pushing into the floor and your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Good, do it again. Stretch and pull. So this is a whole body movement. We're coming up and you're contracting your abs. Lower, last one here. Lift and squeeze, contract your abs and come back to flat and contract your back. Good. Come down to the floor, skydivers again. Squeeze your glutes nice and tight and let's come into this skydiver position. We're doing 10 at your own pace. Cheeks on, so the cheeks are the important part. Adding in the back contraction afterwards. So really looking to first of all isolate your glute contraction and keep that maintained the whole time. 4, 5 more. My counting is average today. 4, squeeze. 3 more. Pulling it in, good. 2, opening that chest, looking down towards the mat. Last one. Awesome, hands come down. Up we come. Get into position. Squeezing those elbows in and then lift and squeeze, drawing your belly button up towards the ceiling and then packing your back flat. Good. Again, lift, so just 6 and pack. Good. Again, 4 more. Happiness. 3. Oh, my microphone is digging right into my pec today. That's it. And last one. Lift. Good. One more thing we're going to do to warm up today is to open up to the ceiling and then bring it through. So this is nice and slow. We'll just do 5 on each side, bring it through. So we're warming up through your core and your obliques, stretching your chest. Nice. Last one. A lift and 3. Good. Changing arms. So bring that arm up and then bring it through. So we're trying not to change the angle of our elbow that's here, this standing elbow. So lift and through, good. And again, 2 more. Good, last one. Open it up, bring it through and come back here. Nice, let's roll out your shoulders backwards and forwards and just let everything free up, especially this is first thing in the morning. I'm going to make sure we're nice and warm. Today we're going to start with a combo exercise. So if you're not very confident at the squat or you've been injured or something, I just want you to start here with the squats that we did yesterday. So you're choosing your own level. We'll do 10 all together first of all, and then we'll move on a little if you want to join me. So we reach up, we pull it in, get our core tucked in so we're nice and flat through the front of our pelvis. Bring it down, push those knees out and push up. Good. So don't forget, we're not all built the same. Your squats are not going to look like anyone else's. Some of us will have to take our legs a lot wider. so the width of like my yoga mat, in order to be able to come down to a much lower degree. And that just depends on how we work, and that's fine. Opening up your chest and gradually trying to bring the arms further and further back and the elbows point diagonally back. Keep going. Keep going. I want 3 more like that. The elbows moving diagonally back, but without putting adverse pressure through your lower back, keeping that tilt on. Last couple. Down, squeeze, pause, push into the floor, and 1 more. Good. And release. So on the second set, you can carry on with those. Slow them down a little bit, and I want you to give me 10 to 12. If you're feeling mobile in the hip, I want you to join me on the next set, but you do not have to. You can stick with the squat we just did. So everyone who wants to join me, you can. We're all starting together in the same place. So we squat down to a point that we're comfortable with, push the knees out. If you can, your hands come to the floor and you step back into a plank, slowly and controlled, lower to the floor. You're going to do 1 skydive over here, hold and squeeze your glutes as hard as you can for 5 seconds. Hands come back down, push up on the toe or the knees, and then step in for your squat, and then come all back up. So we're going to try to do 5 of those. So we'll do 4 more. Coming down. Everyone else who's just squatting, you carry on as you are. That's fine. We're going to lower down slowly. Chest to the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Skydiver hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down by your chest. Toes tuck or knees. Push up. Step it in. And then slowly drive up from your squat. Start again. Elbows come down. Open your chest. Base of the squat. Step back. Push forward and lower. Slow, slow, slow. Good. Give me this skydiver hold for 5. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Hands come down for that tricep press. Toes or knees. So you can come to here. And then we step in for our squat and up. This is the last one. Everyone else, you should be in a nice slow squat there. And you're nearly ready to stop at the same time as us. Down we go. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last bit. Push up. Bring it in. And meet everyone else at the top. Well done. So you can feel that that's got your pulse rate up a little bit, right? We're going to do it again. So squatters, if that's starting to feel a little easier, I'd like you to challenge yourself with an extra 5 reps on your set this time. So you're going to go for 15, we're going to go for 5, working through our total body wherever we can. Let's go. Bring it up, brace that core, squeeze those glutes to start with, drive your butt back, stop where you need to, and then tip forward, brace in the core, and slowly come down. Squeeze for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes or knees, fine. And then bring it in from those feet. Readjust in your squat and push up. Again, put it down. Wherever you can get to is fine. Just brace your core as you tip forward. And then skydiver for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes and hands, push, brace that core, step it in. Great job. 2 more. Down we come, open it, tip where you need to, come back to your plank. So don't forget you can totally be on your knees the whole time. Squeeze, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes or knees, absolutely fine. And then bring it in. Yeah. Let's go down. Last one. I know you can do it. Slowly. Good squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Push. Bring it in for that lovely low squat and then stand. Epic. Well done. So don't rush. Finish off what you have started. We're going to come out into a sumo squat, which we haven't done here before. So we're taking a wider stance. Your toes are going to turn out a little more. Your knees move out like a sumo fighter. we're going to come down here and hold. So we don't have to come as low in this position. Our body is just doesn't quite work the same as a normal squat. So pause for 3, 2, and 1, and then squeeze the glutes up. So not through. They come squeezing up to straight. And again, down. Slow down, knees moving out towards the toe line. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze. Good. Okay, this time we're going to add something a little different. Come down here. Hold, lifting this heel. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, so working this calf, change legs. 5, and again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Slowly up and squeeze those glutes. So you can stay with that. If not, we're going to add on for one more set. Down we come, hold, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can. 5, 4. Good. Stay in that squat. 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Up and squeeze. Epic. Hard stuff done. I promise the hard stuff is done. Coming down onto your mat. We're doing more bum because I know you love it. We're doing a reverse hyper. So I'm sorry if my microphone gets a bit muscly. Muscly? I meant muffly. Bend from the knee. Head, your forehead is going to rest on your hands, please. So that your neck is lovely and long and straight. And we're just going to lift your top of your thigh off the floor by squeezing your glutes and then lower. This is hard. You need to push your pelvis into the mat, lift and squeeze. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower slowly. It is a tiny movement. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Good. Hold and lower. Again, squeeze those glutes together. 3, 2, and 1. 2 more. Lift and hold. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Lift. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lengthen it out. Just let your back have a little rest. So, the thing that we need to make sure in order to save our lower back is that our head is down. So it might even be on the floor if you've got a mat there and your floor's not like made of rock or something. We're also squeezing our glutes, which protects our lower back, and making sure our pelvis stays in the floor so we're not dry humping. Here we go, doing another 6. Bend from the knee and lift. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Good. And again, hold. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze these babies. Again. 3, 2, and 1. Rock hard. Lift. 3. Awesome. Slowly lower. One more. No flopping. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Lower. Last one. Lift and squeeze. Excellent. And rest. One more time. This is one of my favourites. Really gets those cheeks going, huh? And we get to lie like this after for a moment. Okay, let's get ready. Readjust your forehead. Bend those knees and lift. Pause in for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Again, squeeze in, push your pelvis down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 4 more. Lift. And release. Again, squeeze through the glutes, squeeze through the base of your glutes. Try and focus a little lower. Good. Again, squeezing right down. 3, 2, and 1. 2 more for luck. Hold. Release. And 1 more. Excellent. Well done. Flipping onto your side. So we're doing lying side raises, which I've discussed with you before. You should have your head like this. I can't do it. Makes me want to gag. So, and I have your bottom leg bent for support, and we're going to lift up and down here with the toe forward. So we're not trying to rotate here. We're trying to keep our toe forward, pointing towards me the whole time. You can have your hand down if you need for stability. And we're just slowly lifting. And it will come probably slightly back. Most people can feel it better when it's completely in line with the body or just really slightly back. So if you're not sure that your butt cheek's contracting, put your hand there. Hold it. It's your bum. It's fine. And again, lift and pause, squeeze. Really good. Just give me another couple. Hold. And one more. So I want you to stay at the top. I'm going to go for 10, 9, nice and high. As high as you can, keeping your toe forward. 7, squeeze into the glutes. 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release it. Hug it into your chest. We're going to stay on the same leg so we don't have to flip around too much. Release and hold. And then take it back. 10 slow. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze in. 6, 5, 4. You got it. So 2 more. On the end of the last one, we're doing our 10 pulses. 10, 9, squeeze the bum. 8. So here, 7, 6, 5. You'll feel it here. That's okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Well done. Flipping over this time. You could just roll. I have to flip because of the butt camera thing. No one wants that. So we're lifting up. Make sure your bottom leg's nice and bent. Hand can be on the floor. And don't forget your head. Technically, you should be lying on your hands. Good. 4. So we're using our glutes. So quite a lot of your upper glute here. So when you put your hand on the upper glute, you'll feel it. But we're going to try to focus on contracting the lower part as well, just so that we can make sure that we're working around the bum. So if you cup your butt cheek, you'll feel this top portion, circle of your glute working. And that's what you want to try to focus on, bringing it down as low into the glute as we can. Good. This is because sometimes we can rely on feeling it here on the side, and I want you to feel it in your actual butt cheek. Good. Pulsing for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. It's your last bum thing coming up. Let it stretch. Bring it in. Well done, butt cheeks. So we're going 10 slowish and 10 fast on this leg. Bring it back. Here we go. 10. Focusing around here, around the curve of the buttock. Good. 4, 5, 6. Bringing it nice and low. So getting a full stretch in there as well. And again, last one, pulse. 10, 9, 8. Right here, right round the back. Around the back and side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And rest. Bring it up onto your back now. We're just doing one core exercise today. So if you can't sit on your bum like this, I want you to do the reverse oblique crunch that we did yesterday, which is this one. So you're bringing it up to the side. If you can sit on your bum, we're going to do a Russian twist today. So you're going to lean back, feel those front abdominals kick in, and we're going to rotate for 20. Bringing it in and squeezing in here. So you want to feel that you're using your core and your obliques to do this turning, not just that flapping it around, hips are swinging, all that kind of thing. Really control. Good. So we're coming up to halfway. So that now we'll go for another 10. Good. 9. 8. So if you're doing the reverse crunch, keep it slower and do less reps. This is a slightly faster movement. 4 more pairs here. Good. 3. Squeeze. 2. Trying to keep those knees stillish. 1 more. Well done. Grab your knees and meet everyone else on the mat. Roll into your back. Just stretch it out. I'm going to shuffle down a bit. I seem to be flying away from you all today. Fly on the wings of love. Okay, well done. Up we come. Or reverse crunch, your call. Last set, we're going for 20. Leaning back, rotating, but trying to keep your knees still on the floor. Good. Squeeze in, 17. So you can use weights for this, but they do need to be quite light. So if you've got like some light weights hanging around and you're super confident at this, you could hold a weight while you do this. That's totally cool, but it does need to be a light weight. Good, so we're doing 7 more. Keep going, this is your last thing. 6, 5, good, 4, working right in. 3, 2 more, squeeze. Last one, and then you're going to come up and hug your knees right here. Hug them in, release your lower back. Say to yourself, well done, because that was technical today. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow for some more fitness action. Make sure that you go back and do day 3 for your extra stretch. Feel really good and long in the butt cheek. Well done.